It fucking stinks again.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, Mark.
So, this is the couch from which we slouch. So, welcome to On the Couch.
Anyway,
I'm not even covering my nose.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the couch that we're on.
Welcome back.
That we're not on.
The very warm. Actually, this is the biggest couch we're ever gonna get.
How so? Is it the floor?
Yeah.
Oh.
We have all of it. The entire deal.
Guess what?
Happy birthday.
Not bad, right? Actually, Natsuki, that one was better.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That one was better.
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not. I'm yawning because I'm so bored.
Nah, that's Yuri.
True.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with this much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Yes, you. It's about how everyone thinks doesn't matter. It can be about anything. Sorry, excuse me. I wrote it to be easy to relate to.
You are a pretty good artist.
Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares about what someone likes, or as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy?
I agree.
I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
Vodka. It's the best I could do, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotions is so important. But I want to make people think, not just like feel. Remember that, bitch. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so fucking look forward to it. Bitch.
You just start saying bitch.
Bitch.
Who should I tell to my poem next?
The closet demon.
The closet seems very nice.
Whatever voice you want to
no.
do these days.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Just a solemnly sad fucking person.
Well done, you upset man. Your skills are already improving. Really?
Really?
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring,
darling.
That's a way better voice for her. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Sounds like Austin Powers. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, baby. High five!
I'm loving you do that.
I was as soon as I was thinking of it, I was like, he better do it, he better do it. And write down the things you see and hear, baby.
She's fucking Austin Powers now. Sari says motherfucker, Natsuki says bitch, and Yuri says baby.
And Sayori's just cool.
Yeah, Sari is cool.
Well, I guess motherfucker, but that's
one
way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind.
Groovy, baby.
It's a very intimate exercise, baby. I see. Your cat's a lot cooler of a sudden.
Whoa.
It's a certain.
You went from Kermit the Frog to death to Groovy, baby.
That's a certain.
No, that's you upset me.
Oh, that's a certainly interesting technique.
With the thing you did with the voice there, saying baby at the end
It's
of
like
everything.
baby.
Wow.
I love it.
I almost want to just have sex with you.
Thanks for sharing. I love that baby thing.
I have
babies.
baby.
Well, an example of that if you'd like to read it.
We can shag maybe. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Dory nods and timidly hands me her plum. 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 Where you got the raccoon?
The raccoon. Do you want to read this one? Because it's a raccoon. Sly Cooper.
No. I read the first two.
Okay.
But you gotta read it in their best Austin Powers.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. While I can't do an Austin Powers very well. While I was slicing bread for a guilty snack, my attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off the cutting knife, baby. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon pumps excited, baby. And perhaps my merely projecting my motions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. Ooh. You could always say that you've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. This poem is actually really deep, but every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic classic Pavlovian. Pavlovian condition. Blood, and I feel myself again. But actually, though, it's a really neat poem because the knife part is a little odd, but the bleeding part's a little odd.
Yeah.
I don't like that part.
Yeah.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's, baby. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I want to know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Except for just shagging. Oh no.
That's right, baby. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. It's called the Shagalonian.
The Shagalonian.
Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions.
I'm shagging your socks off, baby.
You was like, you wanna see my hairy chest, baby? Oh God.
Wait till you meet Minnie.
Convey.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way, baby. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. Wait a minute, so this bitch was just talking before. Natsuki was just talking about the whole idea of being able to respect someone for their own unusual hobbies. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Forget about it. Just keep the game going.
What do you mean?
No.
Were you stopping yourself from spoiling stuff? Or you just don't want to talk about it?
I just don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Everybody that's watching, they know.
Unless they've seen it, or haven't seen it.
Well, true.
So it's one of the things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, baby.
So is sometimes enjoying... What the fuck? Because you took over, it completely fucked me up. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Yeah, that's funny.
That's funny. Your stepmother just sounds like still like aggressively nervous all the time. He's like, that's funny. I don't Russian. Do you know what's happening? Vodka. Okay, yeah, that's
Russian. Can you give me some of that vodka? I need to really calm down.
That's what I expect, honestly.
Didn't Natsuki also write something like that? God damn it! I just said that.
Yeah. Okay.
About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest. She did. Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's fucking crazy. She's right. She's right, baby. I mean, does she really foil that way?
Foil
that way? Yeah!
Yeah.
It's either... Yopsetmir either sounds like, yeah, no duh, you stupid bitch, or, I don't know what's going on.
Alright, yes. Sounds like you two have that in common. You should get together, and then Monica, Sayori, and I get together.
And 5. 6, technically?
6, sounds like you two have a lot in common. Well,
that's interesting, baby. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it, baby? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry. I have no reason to. Besides blackmail.
Natsuki!
Okay, baby. Well, fuck. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. Oh, fuck. Well, thank you for sharing it with me, baby.
If I haven't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably fucking hate myself.
Whoa! I might be ranting a little bit now.
Baby.
But I'm glad that you're a good listener.
Scream. Okay, everyone.
Let's go home.
Gather around.
I'm fucking tired.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the ocean room.
What?
Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members?
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with the last-minute preparations, baby.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has already been working on the posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event, and we just don't talk about a bruise. Okay, well, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? P,
baby. Monica.
Hey, pode Monica.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to be having a poetry performance.
Monica just gets stupid.
Yeah. Yes, the power. Yeah. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all in the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? Monica? You didn't start putting those posters up already, did you? Oh, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? I just came here to read books and eat cupcakes. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki, baby. I could never in my life do something like that. I'm imagining it. Yori shakes her head in fear.
Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'm so sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. Like, what, are we gonna die or something? If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Wow, this club's actually gonna grow.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, having fun, motherfucker. That's right. And it's those
Good callback.
and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes, if all it takes is standing in front of a room of the people for 2 minutes and reciting the poem, then fish can have its sandwich.
There's a thing in Game Grumps where they play this, and Monica is kind of like a robot that they do for the voice.
Oh, do they?
And
and if it all takes.
Yeah, literally. And if it all takes is standing. But there's one point where Aaron just cannot fucking get over his words, so he's like, and if it all take, and if it all, and rebooting. Shutting down. Rebooting. Wah. And if it all takes is standing, overheating. Just like kept going. I fucking love it.
That's fantastic. Oh, I love that.
You know,
I always wanted to watch them play it because you told me that I needed to play it for myself. I stopped myself. So I really want to see their playthrough of it.
It's fantastic.
But, yeah.
Oh yeah, so here you go. Try to read that.
And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting the rebooting, then I know you can do it too.
Yeah. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent.
Gah.
Gah. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I have to inspire the whole group.
I
agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Yeah, you two swines. Well, maybe. Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Take that, pink-haired girl. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Pew! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Whoa. Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expected faces. I didn't know that word for a second.
Expectant, yeah. Makes sense.
How do I sigh in Austin Powers' voice?
Oh,
baby.
Yeah, it's literally just pleasure noises.
just I'm so tired. I guess I don't really have a choice.
It's going to continue, babe.
Bye. Actually, I don't think we've done one of these yet. Bye!
Bye? Bye?
Cut it as soon as I just finish that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that doesn't work.
Wait, it's not...
Click. Click.
Rebooting.
Rebooting.
And I guess I really don't have it overheating. So fucking funny.
I just love the shutting down.
I haven't seen it, but the way you described it and knowing Aaron, I could
It's
perfectly
fucking perfect.
imagine it. And I'm just like, oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.